Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pathfinding Shattered Star. Alright, so before we play today, to what extent we will, quick update on various things that the two people here largely already know. Um, before this session, have gotten from two different people messages, that those two people being Gala and um, Zombies, who plays Rael, messages that they basically that their schedule has changed such that they will it doesn't technically fall over today, but that essentially today will cease to be good for them consistently, um, and that they therefore intended to drop out of the game. Now, because this has happened to two people at the same time, and because this previously happened to Greg, congratulations, by the way, Darby, on Bloons Tower Defense. And PopCap Games as well.
I have
Uh,
not changed my taskbars or anything in this in so long.
mm. Well, in any case, the so it looks almost certain that what we're gonna do is change the schedule to find a way so that I suppose 5 players, including Zarya, can fit, and we might lose any single one. Um, but yeah,
I need to close my door
yeah, for
because
today, what we're going to do is we're basically, since we have two people here, it is certain that Zombies isn't going to be here. It is nearly certain that Gala is not. Um, she, yeah. We're basically just going to play as much as we can of the dungeon without them, which is basically the sort of quote-unquote bonus area, with the vampiric mists, and then another room past that. And then if Gala hasn't shown up, which is likely, we will fast forward in time to after the dungeon is completed, um, and do a little mini adventure back in Magnamar that I happen to have prepared. That's from the books, with um with the 3 people that or with the 2 people that we have, um, and perhaps I'll find a way to incorporate a third person, because I'm not sure 2 people could. I'm sure that 3 people could handle it. It would just move it from from being a CR equal to APL to being one above, because the way you adjust for how many people there are. Um, I don't know if I imagine 2 people wouldn't die from it, but I don't know if it would be ideal. In any case, um, so you guys wake up. Um, uh, Kevin, I believe, is playing Gala, and that would leave the task of playing our rogue to you, Darby. Is that okay?
sure, I can do that.
All right then. Um, so you wake up, and uh, I suppose by fiat of the situation, you decide that before you go upstairs, you're going to explore this last little area over here, which is a good idea anyway, by the way. Um, so, um, first off, I believe the amount that some of you guys are down, um, is actually reflective of uh, Darby not running out of healing spells last night.
Right?
All right, so we'll not reset your HP to full. Um, we will, however, How many rounds of rage per day? Raptor, who has her character sheet, how many rounds of rage per day does Valda get?
Constitution is 4.
I imagine it says on there explicitly.
Oh, okay. I don't see it on the notes. Or powers.
Combined, we are Captain Planet.
Yep. So I'll just figure it out.
Alright. So it's con mod plus 6 for a feat plus 2 per level after first, I believe.
So that's around 20?
It was 22 a while ago, so
Okay.
I'm going to look it up.
4? Oh, it's 4 plus. So that would be 4 plus your con modifier. So that's 8. 10. Right. 8 plus 22.
Her con shouldn't be 18. She's probably raging in that stat block.
Oh. Okay.
Seven, 13, and then 2 per level. After first.
Mm-hmm.
She has that negative level, which I don't know if does the negative level take away some of that.
I don't even know. That's not something I'm really familiar with.
I think it doesn't actually. So she has 7 levels after first. So that's another 14. So 13 plus 14 is 27.
Okay.
She has 27 rounds of rage today.
That's really limited for a standard kind of feature.
Well, here's the thing. How long does the average combat last?
Figure 8-ish rounds, maybe? 6 to 8, maybe?
That's a little high.
You think that's high? Okay.
I would say more like 3 to 4.
Okay. That sounds
Um,
about right then, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Plus, yeah. So, anyways, so you guys awaken. Um, Halanda asks to be left in this room to guard her kin and perhaps try to persuade them to side against fake Sortian, or potentially fake Sortian, in Halanda's belief, fake Sortian. Do you allow that, or do you insist she go with you into the vampiric mist room?
I think she should stay behind and convince her allies.
All right. So, as for you guys, yeah. So you know of the room with the vampiric mists, and indeed you can hear them sort of hissing at nothing as you approach the room.
Right?
Um, you have the choice of how to approach this, and I will note that vampiric mists, their intelligence score is something like their intelligence score is 7. and they speak Aklo.
All right.
That's on my list. I speak Aqua.
All right, you can talk to them.
All right. Okay, so I will enter the room and raise my voice and say, "We mean you no harm."
All right, roll a diplomacy check.
That's probably not gonna go well. Hopefully, this is not a high DC.
Actually, yeah. Well, yes, it is a high DC because they're hostile because you entered the room. You have this check to bring them down, and I'm going to also get. Nope, Solgesh does not speak Aklo, so he didn't get a chance to. Any of you?
I'll check Gala. She has common, apparently.
I think Rael might. I genuinely don't know if he does. I'm going to assume he actually. I don't think he does actually. So given that, given you really pissed them off, and in fact they assume that you're lying and they're evil. So roll initiative.
Okay. I don't think I think rarely I get like above a mid roll on my initiatives.
And roll for, for Valda as well.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna need our rogue's character sheet as well. Do you happen to have that?
See, that's the thing. I don't, which is just because or actually yes, it's on roll 20. Hold on, let me make it publicly visible.
Okay.
Um, actually, or okay, if that didn't make it publicly visible, then making okay.
Um, you have to make it so that way. I think it can be edited by everyone.
Okay. Or what I'll do is I'll just add you to the list of people, and that will also give you control over his token.
All right. All right. I see it now.
Uh,
Just testing that. Oh,
all
wait.
right. So, in regards to, and I will for Solgesh as well. I will roll hit.
There we go. I had to figure out how that worked.
All right. So, land isn't in this combat. And I just rolled 27 for Solgash. All right. So for initiatives, Valda.
6.
Oh yeah, I got you with initiative.
Velok.
8.
Rail.
1 sec. Here's initiative. He got a 16, and I myself got a 15.
Done. So, Solgesh, okay, um, and 2, 3, um, and then 4 will include a, uh, 4 will involve him getting onto the wall. 5 will be him moving upward. Uh, uh, and I have perhaps gotten a tad ahead of myself. I will read the description of this chamber. um, Columns resembling sensuous limbs entwined in a complex and improbable embrace support the ceiling of this large chamber, its walls covered in a minutely detailed mural depicting imaginative and horrific acts involving bloodletting and blood drinking. The blood in the painting seems to ripple and reflect light as if it were freshly painted onto the wall. However, the project is unfinished, and the remains of partially collapsed wooden scaffolding slumps slump against the walls to the southwest. I'm not sure about the subject of verb agreement of that sentence. Um, but yeah. And I don't see word on how big it is, which I think means it defaults to 30 feet. Or no, 20. Um, so that means that he can indeed. Though it occurs to me he's not going to climb up because these things can fly. So he will instead. He was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and fire off a shot at number 1. He is accepting burn to empower this. 14. Does that hit it? I no, because it. Yeah, no. And I should mention, by the way, that these guys are jittering around very quickly.
Mm.
And indeed, it looks like unnaturally quick. All right. So now they get turns. Let me check their speed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from they now get to make melee touch attack, which is bad for Solgesh because that ignores his natural armor. Yeah, his touch AC is poo.
Mm.
And was easily hit. They do not, in a way, they don't do any damage, but also in a way they do a blood drain amount of damage.
Mm.
Yeah. they deal 1d6 bleed damage.
Ooh.
And constitution damage.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And then we need to reflect the bleed. There's actually not an obvious icon for bleed, so I'm going to be creative. I will use the heart surrounded by a chain, and I will note it as it doesn't want. There's no way for me to note it as being 1d6. So, do you know what? I'll remember because that's the only amount that exists in this one. And the one con drain releases. Oh God, his constitution is only 21 now.
Well, damn.
The travesty. So that does hit his modifier down though, which takes him down by 1 per hit die, and he has 9 of those. Plus the vampiric mist. Heals 1d8 and gets temporary hit points. Okay. So, Mist 2 is moving here and is going to attack Belloc. Does 21 meet your touch AC?
Well, certainly. Humans are a regular AC.
Targets 21. So and it occurs to me that the bleed damage you don't take until your turn, but you take a point of constitution damage.
Oof. All right.
Okay. And he gains temporary hit points. Number 1 here is going to run up to the wolf and try to go after her. 17 hit your touch?
Let's see. Yes, it does.
2 points of con damage. It's not drain, it's damage.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, where was the bleed damage?
You will take that on your turn.
Okay.
Because that is the nature of bleed damage, to be taken on one's own turn.
Okay. Let me put a note here.
Okay, Rael.
Alright, Rael, seeing that there is not too much of an opportunity here immediately, he is going to actually at least stay somewhat back. I'm probably just going to move him here. And it occurs to me that considering these things, we should have buffed up a bit before we went and fought him.
Yeah. We'll figure it out though.
Okay. Number 4 will move there, and that is a triple diagonal because there's a vertical component to that. So he is now. Hold on. I had a better one I was using. He is now 2 squares in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. That provokes from you, Darby.
Okay. All right. My Nodachi. Does an 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
Okay. Make sure I've got my stats right here. Oh yeah, high roller.
So you did 13 damage to him?
Yeah.
Right then. So, Rael is the one person who likely has a high enough touch AC to avoid this, though it occurs to me he's flat-footed. Actually, yeah, he's flat-footed because he wasn't sure if the diplomacy attempt would pay off. So does 24... 24 is more than 10, which is automatically your flat-footed touch. That's everyone.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. It's
3 con damage.
okay.
And Rael is bleeding.
That's that hurts.
And the thing... It's 1d8 hit points. Some but not. You see as he drinks in the blood, some but not all of the work you did was undone. Speaking of
Okay.
you, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to attempt to hit this one.
All right.
Actually, Actually, I'm going to attempt to cast defensively, so that way I can actually start getting some of my buffs out.
All right.
So I am going to roll a concentration check to cast defensively. I don't think I made that. These things hit for touch.
What is? I don't think that makes a difference.
What the result?
No, the fact that that they hit for touch doesn't make a difference.
Oh no! It's if I decide to take an attack, take attacks of opportunity against me, to try and cast the spell, they'd very easily hit.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, 16. What level spell were you trying to cast?
Let me check here real quick. Which one was the first level?
So I believe 15 plus double the spell level.
Yeah, one short.
Yeah. So no, this spell is wasted.
Okay.
But they don't get a chance to attack you.
All right. Oh, I need to reset my daily allotments for these.
All right. Mist number 3. First step, there's vertical components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you have combat reflexes?
No.
Okay, no second AOO for you. Here's a dumb question. 20 hit Valda's touch AC? See, the thing is I know it does, so 1 point of con damage.
Yes, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, 11 would be her touch.
Yeah, that's... I was pretty sure that was the case.
Okay, so now she's down to +3. Okay.
Okay. Miss number 5 is going to continue their trend of each one going after a different person, so there is a vertical component to her first motion. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is going to attack that. And you notice that it made a double move action and then attacked. Your characters all notice this.
That doesn't seem fair.
Jeez.
Yeah. So 20. It really can do that.
That's crazy.
So 22. Let's see if with the... Yes, that does hit her touch AC, the Grey Maidens. And so she is bleeding and takes a point of con damage. And that also triggers her to get into initiative. Okay, Velok. First things first. 5 damage.
Yay. Alright, so, what would the acrobatics check be that I would need to get to on this side?
To get...
Or I guess, or to move through here. Whichever would be easier.
Well...
Or should I just try it and you can't really tell me?
Where are you trying to move to?
Just so either up here or down here. Either way, or yeah.
Down here, it would just be a matter of not provoking attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Up here, you would have to move through them, which I'm going to say is the same way because they're missed. So
okay.
you can walk through them if you really want. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to say in both cases it's just a matter of not provoking attacks of opportunity because they're missed. That you can walk through them if you really want to.
Okay, so then I will do an acrobatics check, and hopefully it all works out. Roll 1d20 plus 9.
24. They don't have combat maneuver defenses, it says, so I'm going to say you automatically succeed.
Okay, so I will move. What will be the best position? Against both of them, so I will be here. And then, because I want to attack something good on the turn, I will try a snowball on number 1.
Alright.
Just regular touch AC. Or do they even? I'm not sure how the mists work with this kind of stuff.
Okay. Their touch is the same as their normal, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Would my character know this?
Yes, because they're not wearing it. They're obviously not wearing it armor.
Okay. So then I would just do a normal attack then. Okay. So does 25 hit the AC?
Yes.
Alright, so that would be 5 damage for weapon damage, and then 6, 17 for cold damage.
Okay, you do a pretty good amount of damage. Valda. First things first. 4 points of damage from bleeding.
Oh, I'm sorry, I completely blanked. Okay, I don't have access to her token, but I'll keep track of the damage.
Here. Yeah, okay, I'll do -4, and then from the con, she took. Did that con? I believe she took 1.
That took a -1 to her modifier.
Okay, so that would be minus.
Another 8, then.
Or no, she doesn't. You've not input HP for the thing, so I'm going to say it's just -7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all these are up here are in the air.
Yes.
So she would take her glaive out since that has reach. Which ones could she reach with that?
Or all of them.
All
Or
of them?
actually, with or they're only one thing above her.
Okay.
So the Earthbreaker is actually going to be the only option for 5 and 3,
Okay. Um.
which are the ones near her. The glaive would get 4.
Gotcha. Um. I'll team up and we'll go after this one. I can't see the numbers on my layer. So, but
Yeah.
with the Earthbreaker then. Let me see. Earthbreaker. That would be 15.
There's the numbers. Or can you not see any of their numbers?
I can see them now. Yeah. It was just they were covered by the black. Yeah. That's good. 1,
17 hits.
28.
Yes.
And then that will do. And then that's a double-handed.
Yeah.
So 2d6. So 4d6 plus 12. Plus 18.
Okay.
46 plus 18.
Okay.
31 damage.
Okay. And these guys should have gotten temporary HP from hitting people. So that was against 5?
Yes, it's against 5.
Alright. Decent amount of damage is done. Helanda is now going to longsword. 5. And 11 does not hit. Sulgesh will... He will make a 5-foot step, and eat the attack of opportunity as he, as he gathers power and bangs and goes after number 6 with an empowered kinetic blast. Oh, and actually, it occurs to me, all the ones who have been hit, they have DR5 magic. So that applies to Valda's. I do not believe that applies to the one you damaged.
Hmm. One second here. I think the cats need food.
Alright. He hits. Six plus 9.
Never mind. They don't need food. They're pretty much fooded out.
So that's minus 19 minus 9 and then plus 5 from the DR. Actually, I don't know if kinetic blasts are magical attacks, so I'm going to check.
It depends on the type of energy you're using. If they're a form of physical energy, then they're treated as a physical attack and go for normal AC. If it's an energy type, then it's oh wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. They're actually treated as magic regardless.
Alright then, so no DR for you. Missed number 6, the one's going against Sulgesh. Makes 5-foot step here. And attacks. And it also, first off, Sulgesh gets to take his d6 of damage on his turn. I forgot about that. And attacks Sulgesh, hitting. Oh dear. That did another. So his con is down to 18. And because it damaged something, it gets healing. It was way too much. It was 4 before. It is now 5. No. There you are. Missed number 2 is going to take a 5-foot step and go after Darby.
All right.
25.
Yeah, that hits.
2 con damage.
Okay.
Missed number 1 will also, or it is also going to go. It is going to go after Velok. So Darby, you get your AOO.
Okay.
Oh!
Crit threat. Confirms.
Oh! Nice. $16 damage.
Okay. I don't think it knows. I don't think it registered that times 2.
It won't. I'm just, just putting that. That's
And I note that you roll it in Pathfinder. You roll it twice.
Oh, okay. I'm used to a different sort of little thing for that, but well, that works out a tad better. 20 damage.
It is unconscious.
Nice.
Rael will first things first. Take a point of damage for bleeding.
Oh shit, I gotta take care of my bleeding damage too, which I think at this point would be.
That happens on your turn.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, had a turn after the bleed damage, so it'd be down to that.
Okay. I note that it's 1d6, so let me. I think I did roll, but I'll do it again. So 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And you re-roll each time, according to James Jacobs himself in a forum post. That is how it works.
Oh, alright. I'm going to put down that 1d6 on that.
So, but yes, in the meantime, Rael.
Darby Ezreal.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
Let's see here. Well, since this thing's here, the only logical option is to just go at this thing. Well, actually, he's going to move here so he can flank this thing, technically.
It's amorphous.
Yes! Alright.
Or I don't know if that means
It's like a blob. It wouldn't have any.
that
Okay.
negates sneak attack. I don't know if that negates the +2. It is immune to precision damage like sneak attacks and critical hits. You still are more likely to hit it if you're flanking.
Okay. So, it's going to get into flank. Alright. How would I add an additional bonus? Oh yeah, I can type it in here. So net +1 and rolled.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me see. I don't see him.
Attack 2 is a crit threat.
I don't see a missed attack there. Yeah, I don't see a missed attack. So all of that damage is dealt.
Nice. How's this one looking then?
It's or that depends on how much damage it is precisely. So let's see, 12, 12, 20. That's 24, 33. And then the other one, so 44, 54. It is gone.
Nice.
Damn, son. I'll have to give him commendations.
Whew. Now I don't have to worry about the cats freaking out in my room.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that was 1, 2, 3. That was number 4, which it just so happens was next. So we move down. on to Tyria.
Okay. She's going to attempt to hit this one here. Oh yeah, I also take the bleed damage. So roll that bleed damage, please.
Oh, right. 3.
Okay. Alright, and she's going to attempt to hit this one. So... Actually... no, that wouldn't let me attack. It'd be better to... 20, does that hit?
Yes, very much so.
Dang it, I didn't even type /roll. Ass! 4.
By the way, you can type /R and achieve as much, and because of the DR, that won't actually do anything.
Aww. Okay.
You need to remember their DR. I've been remembering it off and on. Okay. Number 3. Likes where it is and doesn't want to allow for flanking. So it is going to just go after Valda because it doesn't want to allow for flanking or take an attack of opportunity. 25, so yes. Valda takes 3 con damage.
So that takes her down to another -1 on con.
Okay. Mist number 5 is going to continue to go after Helanda. Yes. I believe Helanda took 1 last time. So 3 brings her mod down 1 more. And so it's now 10. Belloc.
Alright. So, if I take a 5-foot step here, would I have a clear shot on 2?
No, but if you were to take a 5-foot step to there, you would.
There?
Yes.
Okay. Then I shall do that. And full attack number 2 with does he taken damage? The red taken damage? Or does he look like he's taking damage, I should say?
He looks like he's over his max HP from his...
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And it occurs to me that both of those others should have healed, so I'll take care of that as you roll your stuff.
Okay, so I'll full attack with Snowball. Alright. So that hits.
Magic number is 14, add it all up.
Okay, 8.
And, yeah.
Going at -5 on the weapon text?
Yes.
3. 14. No. So 14 weapon damage. And 21 cold damage. It's including resistance. Wherever that is.
It is down. Valda takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And what shall she do?
She will attack 5 again with her Earthbreaker.
Alright. Would she like to rage? Because I think she's close to down if she doesn't.
Okay, yeah, she'll rage, and that's a +4 to her strength and con.
Yeah.
So 17.
Because I think the health bar that I'm currently seeing on her token is her raging.
So those both hit.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 30 plus 2d6 plus 24.
Okay.
46 plus 46.
Plus 24.
33 damage
Okay.
on 2. Minus
Yeah,
10.
minus 10.
Yeah.
It's down. And because it's mist, it just kind of floats there. Halanda, 5-foot step and long sword number 3. Hits. And does 9 points of damage. Top of the round. Solgesh, 5-foot steps to here and unleashes everything he has on number 6, accepting a point of burn. $27 plus 9, 19 damage. Renders it unconscious. It now gets to twitch. It is a bad twitcher. Missed 2. Also gets to twitch. It is a worse twitcher because it had a DC it could have actually met. Number 1 is also a very bad twitcher. I joke that I'm a bad twitcher too, but I'm a Luddite who uses Google+. The fuck is wrong with me? Rael.
Okay, Rael, seeing as though the situation has very much improved, is going to go down here and get the flank on it.
Provokes.
Alright, let's see if this thing hits him.
Well, couldn't he have done the serpentine like go around?
Oh wait, couldn't he make
Yes,
an
he could've.
acrobatics?
No, he could have avoided it. And so I'll say I'll say that he did. I'm not gonna this isn't chess where you take where once your finger leaves the piece it's set in stone.
Because the pieces are intelligent and they would have done that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see here how the heck to do a singular short sword. Let's see. So it would be a total of 2. Alright, there we go. Single attack.
Hits, so 9 damage.
Nice. How's it looking?
It's pretty well off.
Hmm.
All of the others are unconscious or dead, but that one is pretty well off. Tyria.
Okay. Um. Step up here. Gonna try to hit it. It hits, I'm assuming.
20 does.
11 damage.
Okay, and that last one was 9 damage, so plus 5, because it's not magic, and then the 11, need to remember their DR. So, it will go after Helanda again. My alarm?
Hmm?
That was my alarm clock. So, and it occurs to me that both Rael and you need to take bleed damage.
Yes.
Rael takes 6, you take 6. Mist number 3, um, huh, it thinks that Valda is the scariest looking, so it's going to go after her. D20 plus 7 meets her touch. 3 more con damage.
Who's this
shoot.
on?
Bolda.
Okay.
Oh, she's not doing good. She's
What's her?
she's taken 3, 6, like 8 con damage.
Okay.
So she's down to 10, but
Okay. So mist number 5. Hold on, I will move Helanda out of the way so that mist number 5 may twitch. Mist number 5 does not successfully stabilize. Velok, first things first. 6 points of damage.
alright. So I'll take a 5-foot step there. I'll full attack 2.
We never did, and then 3 will after attacking, will 5-foot step.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to level up my character. 1 sec.
Here and up, which actually leaves it. Huh. Actually, I'm gonna say it's not open to your attacks at all because the door is probably only about 1 square high.
Okay.
So yeah.
I was there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. I think I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That looks right, and because it moved up, you do have a straight shot at it.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So then I'll take a single attack, and I was looking since I have a +1, that would overcome damage resistance anyway.
Yeah.
So single attack,
Okay.
point blank, with does it look pretty well off, somewhat down.
Yeah, it's pretty well off.
Okay, then I'll use my last. I'll use Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
single attack, point blank. So 17.
Whoops, wrong thing.
Okay.
So 10 points of weapon damage. And 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. That's fire, so it takes half again.
Oh, wow. So 18 fire damage.
Yes. You seem to do a number on it, though it doesn't die.
Okay.
Okay, Valda, and it's out of range of Earthbreaker, but it is now in glaving range.
Okay, I will switch to glaive. Does that take a move action, or?
Yes.
Okay, so then I single attack with the glaive.
Hey, Galen, do you think once you're done with this, you could go to screen share? I forgot to edit my character sheet.
Oh, sure. After the battle, I can do that. Yeah. 15. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. 17. Basically, a fumble was the only thing that would save it at this point.
30. Okay.
Um,
Roll damage.
so glaive damage is 1d10 plus 8. Alright.
22.
No, that's what's wrong. 18 damage.
Okay. That does actually proper kill it.
Good job, Gala.
Alright, so they're immune to precision damage. It can't be coup de grace, but you can rail at them until they die.
That works.
I let them do that, and assuming we're out of combat, I investigate the chamber to see if there's any reason why we would have gone through that.
There's a very good reason in the next room.
Alright, I gotta switch so that way you can screen share Gallant.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me pop it out. Google Hangouts. Share.
Right.
And you can just share that browser if you want.
Oh, so
I hit the wrong one.
Everyone who is bleeding can hug Puppy in one move action. So, Darby, in what order do you heal people?
Who's the worst off?
I would say Gala, probably.
Yeah, Gala.
Okay. Giving her a Cure Serious, which is 3d8.
Okay. She drops out of rage.
Yes.
16 HP.
Alright.
16.
Let's see. I'm gonna use Cure Moderate
And
on everyone else.
Alright. So first, everyone else takes a d6. So... See,
I'm not sure if I'm doing the
where's...
screen sharing right.
Hold on, where's Kevin?
I'm over here.
That changes.
Okay, so... Rael takes... And I'll subtract all of these.
Oh, okay.
Takes 6. Melanda takes 5. Solgish takes 5. Belloc takes 1. And Darby, you take 4.
Okay.
So who gets next? A heal check is an acceptable way of telling who's down the most.
Let me see if I even have that as a skill.
I suspect. Well, I
It's
suspect.
on my list, but I wasn't able to put any ranks into it, so I'm just gonna use the word of caution and go for Rael because he's
Okay.
down a lot. So
Okay.
here moderate 15.
Okay. And there is no longer bleeding. So now 5 on Holanda, 5 on Solgesh, 5 on you, 1 on Kevin.
Alright.
So who next?
Um,
Do you have restoration or anything that does uh, ability score damage?
yeah, but it's gonna take a lot of castings to remove all this ability damage.
After I'm considering the amount, I mean, we might want to consider a day of rest just to,
Yeah, that's a given.
Yes, please.
because it just seems like everyone is way down. And
It's
ability
hard
score,
being. Let's just say it's hard being the only person with healing spells on their
right?
spell list. Whew. But yeah, I'm gonna actually do myself here because holy crap! If I don't stop this as well, I'm gonna freaking get screwed over and die before I can heal everyone else.
All right. I will. You're still over there, but I will move you over for the sake of helping me keep track of things.
Okay.
So then, Holanda
Excuse me.
takes 5. Solgesh takes 3, and Kevin takes 3. Okay, who next?
Um, let me see here. Zolgash has a pretty good con, so I'm gonna go for our knight. Or actually, I think our bowman needs it more.
Hmm.
10 HP.
All right. That will be good for me. I am near enough my current maximum with ability score damage.
Okay. So now for the other two. Holanda takes 6, Solgesh takes 1. Holanda looks badly off.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky in that last battle.
Holanda looks like she can't take much more.
Alright, I'll make sure to get her next. So, yeah. I'll heal her 10 HP.
Okay. That removes bleed. So now Solgesh takes 2, and he's your last option.
Okay. 13 HP on him.
Okay. So now, regarding the ability score damage, I'm 99% sure about these numbers. Holanda has taken 4. Solgesh has taken 4. You said Valda had taken 10?
Yeah, that's on. Let me look at her. She was down 210. She took 8.
Okay.
She's down 210 now.
Rael had taken how much?
Rail, I think, took, let me see, let me take a look at the sheet. He took, in total, there's the core slot. He took in total 3.
Alright. Belloc had how much did Belloc take?
Just 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I only got hit like once. Twice.
And then how much did Darby take?
I took, in total, I took 4.
Alright, so I know for a fact that an overnight's rest, you heal 1 ability damage.
So if we're taking another day, then I'm good.
Yeah. So Valda is down by 8, con. Rael by 3. Tyria by 4. Helena by 4. And Solgesh by 4. So, yeah. And I believe Lesser Restoration or Restoration will wipe someone clean and get rid of all of the ability damage. Lesser Restoration will do 1d4.
Okay.
How many Lesser Resto is a 2nd level spell. Considering that you can use 3rd level spell slots to cast it, if you really want to, how many castings of it do you have?
Technically at the moment, 7.
Okay. And how many Cure Light wounds would that leave you?
Cure Lights? 6 Cure Lights.
Okay. So, let's see what happens if you expend as much of that as you can. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Can you even cast Restoration proper?
Is it 4th level?
I think is it on your thing?
It's on my spell list, but I don't have it listed at the moment. Let
Are
me
you
check
choosing?
the cleric spells.
Are you choosing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you cast Restoration on Valda, you could actually also remove her negative level. I think you need gold dust, but you can pound GP into gold dust.
Right.
So if you want, you could also get rid of one of her negative levels.
Okay, give me a second here. The frickin' stuff. 3rd. 4th. Okay, resto. Okay, standard restoration. You know what? That's gonna be the spell I know, from this, because that's freaking awesome. How many of these, per day, do I get, though? That was the question. Okay. Volda, I know I at least have 1, per day of this, this spell, so I'm going to use restoration on, Volda. Tell her
Okay.
she owes me a freaking hug.
Okay, you spend how many, and what's the material component for the negative level removing version of it?
Do I need that if I don't require materials?
Yes.
Yes. If it costs money, you still need the material.
Okay. I'm just not used to that, here. But let's see. Yeah, Diamond Dust or 1,000 GP. Let's see here. Cures, it can also, let's see here. It also dispels temporary negative levels or 1 permanent. Okay, cool. Is Diamond Dust worth 1,000 GP? Okay.
We can handle that on our next big rest then. If it's that
Yeah,
big.
it has to be diamond dust then.
Oh, it says diamond? I thought it was gold.
No.
That'll be her choice if she wants to do that for, which I should assume she would.
But hey,
So,
in the
yeah.
meantime, I'll use that on people. I'll use the lesser restorations on people. Yeah.
Okay. So, but then there's no material component, I believe. It wipes out all ability damage completely.
Yeah.
So that if you want Valda has 8 of them, so if you want to get her all the way up instantly.
Yeah, I'm going to use that on her.
All right. So she is completely good.
So when you do it that way, do you gain back the hit points you would have lost due to con damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Because what's generally preserved is how much damage you have taken.
Mm-hmm.
So she would get, because she took 8 points, she would get 28 hit points back.
So if you took a lot of damage, then took con damage, then got the con damage healed, that wouldn't necessarily heal the previous damage. But if the con damage is what made you go down in hit points,
Yeah.
then you hit the back. That makes sense.
Yeah. How far down you are is what's constant in
Mm-hmm.
general. So, and then how many fourth level castings do you have?
3.
So, unless you have something better to do with those,
Nah, I don't. That's pretty much my only spell.
well, you have cure critical by automatically,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
but uh, it still might be worth doing restoration on 2 more people
Yes.
just to be gone with con damage.
Who else has a lot of con damage?
Uh, the remainders are 4, 4, 4, and 3.
Okay. I'll take care of mine first, then if no one minds. So, yeah, since I'm
Okay.
one of those 4 people. And who else has 4?
Helanda and Solgesh.
Okay. Halamda, I'm going to cast Restoration on her as well.
Okay.
And Zolgesh will be next. I'm going to use Lesser Restoration. So it's 1d4. First one. Second one.
He's good.
Okay.
Rail has 3.
Okay. First one. Oh, I don't even need to use any of my other levels of spells.
Okay. So, let's see, plus 8. 16. That, and then... Alright, so, regarding hit point damage, people are mostly close to their maximum HP, with the exception of Helanda, who is nowhere near it.
Hmm.
But even then, in any case, if you're going to take a rest anyway, you may as well expend your stuff.
Yeah. Alright, one sec here. I
Yep.
believe that's everything. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to use my healing spells. I'm going to use Cure Serious Wounds on her.
Okay. She's fully healed.
Okay. Rael next. 27 also.
Yeah. He is fully healed.
Who else is hurting? Zolgash needs it. So he's got to come over here and hug the big lizard man and give him a nice heal.
He is fully healed.
And who else is? Well, I'm looking pretty bad, but
Everyone else is down.
Okay.
After a night's rest, I will be like 4 or 5 down.
There we go. 25 to Volda and 18 to you.
Okay, I am very much full.
Okay, and then I'm just going to use a light on myself. Nine puts me at the full. Oh, I need to adjust my my HP also. It's no
No,
longer.
you don't. Or unless you did for.
I have
Did
a
you?
new maximum.
Oh, did you adjust it to account for the con damage before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you do need to adjust it.
I still have 8 down for that reason, but after a night's rest, I'll be healed
Right.
up. So no point spending a restoration on that. Unless you could have a despair, then it would be mechanically identical. Or less restoration, whatever.
Okay, and final one. 12. Nice. All fully healed.
Yep. Just with all your resources expended. So night's rest.
Yes.
All right then. The only thing that'll change is the only other thing that'll change is that each of the Grey Maidens you imprisoned will get HP as well, just from resting. So go
Alright.
ahead and arrange yourselves on the beds if you, as you wish to.
Okay.
I think that was mine. Come on, Golda.
Oh, that's right.
I got no.
It is. So, a night passes.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm actually going to. Uh, hmm, I'll declare a mini break
All right.
so that I may use the bathroom. So 1 to 2 minutes. All right then. So a day passes, and I note, of course, that there is more stuff beyond this room, as I have hinted at. And indeed, I may as well just reveal everything. So place yourselves in that hallway there, that little neck. Solgesh will be up front because he is a ranged attacker with a monstrous AC. Balda will also be up front because she's a melee attacker. And then Helanda, you know what, will actually be up front. So then, I think there's, other than that, there's just people Darby controls. Darby? Darby!
Wake up! You two slow folks, wake up. Nudge, nudge. Nudge, nudge. I guess we're going out without them. They want to sleep in.
And actually, it occurs to me that in a similar manner as last time, Helanda wants to stay back and talk to her friends.
Makes sense.
This time she will actually be able to.
Right. I'm surprised the mist didn't attack any of the prisoners. Because they were not threatening.
Actually, it was a numbers thing. They each went after one person, and it was 1-to-1 between you six and them.
Right.
And looking on the winisgood.net, you and Darby have now put in your results, and either Darby misunderstands how I'm trying to work the win is good thing, or he only has 1 hour a week available, which is weird.
We can go over that. Do you think he'd at least be available on Fridays this time?
Yeah.
If nothing else. So, yeah, I mean, Saturdays is like 50-50 for me, and Wednesdays are about 50-50. The rest of the days, it's at least like 75%. With the exception of the dates I mentioned, which I have specific things. Friday is probably the best for me, but we can make do with missing every third or fourth session.
Eh.
Considering we've had people missing 2 or 3 in a row consistently.
Uh, okay, I don't know where Darby is. Did he say he was going?
I didn't hear. I don't remember hearing anything from him. He might have said something, but not like away. If he said anything, it was just like I'll be back in some amount of time.
Okay. Well. There we go. So you just see this room. I'm actually not going to mention what's in the room because that's your reward.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and get initiatives now.
Okay. That's one of my questions was spending in the battle.
Jesus Christ. So that's so Valda.
Volda has a 16.
Okay, and Velok.
12.
What is Velok's initiative mod?
5.
Okay, so he and so roll a D100 for me. All right. So we're just waiting on whatever happened to Darby.
Sorry about that. I ended up having to grab some food because I literally got a hunger pain so strong it gave me a cramp.
Me about that. Uh, so
But,
and I'm having you guys. Combat hasn't started yet, but I'm having you guys go ahead and roll initiatives.
okay. Alright, I got 15.
Okay, and and for Rael.
Rail, 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 rail. Initiative. Here. He got
What
19.
is it?
Rails is 19.
Okay, yeah, I heard. Alright, so go ahead and move as you do. I presume you move as a group?
Yes.
Okay. And that triggers it.
I'm at the front.
Alright. You guys, as you're going along, you see these, as soon as you enter, you see these red, spear-wielding, awful, evil-looking things almost peel out of the wall and manifest into the room. So,
I'm worried.
this one, is going to charge you.
Bring it.
$31.
Yes, that very much hits.
Okay. And actually, let me correct. He's standing there, so 31 still hits. And you're flat-footed, so you take his sneak attack damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, really. So 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 7.
Don't kick the puppy. Jeez.
21. He's like, I'm not. I am stabbing the puppy.
Oh, don't feel like freaking. What's that one anime where with the psychic girls with the pink hair and what this fucking weird boy
You are
decided.
probably the only one of us who has seen it. Rel.
God, that anime was cruel. They kill her puppy with a freaking flower vase. Then she freaking tears him apart with psychic arms. But
Rel.
Rail. He can move through my space, right?
Yeah, you can move through allied squares.
Okay. If I make an acrobatics check, can he move here?
You can try.
Okay. I will have him roll his, then get him in a good position. Ah, burn my lip. Skills. Acrobatics. Woohoo! That is a massive amount.
30.
30.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay, he's going to be right here. And with that, would he be able to attack this one?
Yes.
Okay.
He might want to attack the red one instead because it's flat-footed.
Alright, he shall. Okay, let's see here. Do not include these two attacks. And bang.
Okay. Does that damage include the sneak attack?
Oh, it didn't. How much would that be?
He's level 8, so 4.
Okay.
46, that is.
Oh, 4s6. Freaking. There we go. 10 sneak attack damage.
Alright, so as he attacks, he doesn't feel like all of the damage went through.
Ooh.
Unless those are, what sorts of damage reduction apply?
Let me see here.
Like what does he have going for him?
It just says it's a mundane short sword.
Okay, if it's a mundane short sword, then none. Oh, and he needs to make a 1d a DC 18 reflex save.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what these things are out of game, but I'm not going to spoil it.
On my turn, I'll try to do a knowledge to see if I can
Yeah.
get
It'll be
something.
planes.
I do have that. It's not my best, but I do have that.
It's good enough.
All right.
Okay. What happens is its skin is covered in acid,
Ooh.
and he is able to attack it in such a way that he does not get the acid all over his weapon and damage it.
Wow.
All right. So the red one is going to drop his long spear, make a 5-foot step to here, and full attack with his natural weapons.
Okay.
So 31, 20, 31.
I
I
think
claw
all of
claw.
them hit him.
Okay. And then I think they all do the same damage. Yeah, they all do 1d6 plus 5, so...
Oh wait, no, never mind. The 20 doesn't hit. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't. We're not flat-footed
Okay.
still, are we?
No, well, Braille isn't. And
Yeah.
he cannot be flanked because he should have improved uncanny dodge by now.
Yeah.
So sneak attack won't apply. 17 damage.
Okay. See here.
Valda.
Alright. Volda. I guess Volda would use. Should actually use your glaive, I think. Just trying to think where she can. With the animal with reach, that would make sense. Could she stand there?
She can stand there, but she can't 5-foot step to there.
Right, she'd have to do a move action to
Yeah.
there. So she'll move there.
And she'll provoke as well.
Ooh. Is there any way to? I don't.
Well, she could
think-
try to make an acrobatics check. I don't know how.
Yeah. I don't know if she has any points in that. She has 0 rank, so it's.
It's 1.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, she'll auto fail.
Okay. It's that you know that, and she wouldn't even bother. So she'll just eat the attack of opportunity.
All right.
And go to there.
So it's from Gray's spear. 27.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Oof.
Let me see if. And with combat reflexes, does that mean you can attack? That only gives you extra ones. It doesn't let you make AOs flat-footed.
Yeah, it
I
only
believe.
gives. Yeah, I think it only gives extras.
With this feat, you may also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed.
Oh. Jeez.
So Gray, so that means White as well gets a chance. I'll let you change your mind. Or no, you wouldn't know that. So White gets a mod 20.
Okay. It hits.
15.
Oof.
So in total, that's 28 damage.
That's hefty.
Yeah. All right. So now, what do you want to do with your glaive?
I will. I'll enter rage and attack. 22.
Yes.
And 1d10 plus 8. For 18 damage.
Very well. You don't feel like all of that went through.
Okay.
Tyria.
Okay. 5-foot step here. Now me and the one guy are considered flanking.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to hit this one here.
Okay.
And I nat one.
You miss. Do you have an extra attack at level 8 as an Oracle?
Yeah.
So you can, since you only 5-foot stepped, you can try again.
I thought that a natural one stopped any further attacks.
I've never heard that before.
Huh. Alright. Next one. 15.
No.
Alright.
Solgesh is gonna make a 5-foot step, and he will accept a -4 penalty. He's going after White. White is still flat-footed, so that still hurts White's AC regardless of combat reflexes. And he's taking a -4, so plus 10 from his stuff, 1 from point-blank shot, 1 from the fact that he's accepting burn to do what he's about to do, and then he's losing 4, so a total of 8. Crit threat does not confirm, but or that was the wrong. Hold on. 26. So he doesn't feel like all of that went through. And he has burn on him now. Oh, and half again because that's what he accepted the burn for. Alright. White's turn now. And it is going... Let me check their intelligence score. 14. So I'm trying to think how smart he should be. Because the smartest thing to do right now would be to go after... would be to gang up on people. Or do you know what? He does know basic gang up on people tactics. So he is going to 5-foot step here. And he's going to do a full attack. And since he has his spear on him, that involves spear, spear, bite. Bite will be against Valda. Spear and spear will be against Tyria. So... Spear misses. Spear, 22.
That does not hit.
Holy crap. And then bite. Ooh, crit threat against Valda. 10 does not confirm. So he gets what he does. 8 damage to Valda.
Alright.
Okay. Belloc.
Hmm. see what I can do here. I moved there. I don't really see a way for me to not get soft cover, so I'll 5-foot step there, and I will full attack Gray through soft cover.
Okay, you're taking a -4.
Yeah. All right. Does 27 hit through cover?
Yes.
Okay.
The magic number is 19.
With cover?
No, with cover it's 23.
23. Good. Darn. Only one of my attacks. So that would be 6 weapon damage, and then 15 cold damage.
Okay. As for the weapon damage, you don't feel like any of it went through.
Oof.
As for the cold damage, you said 16.
15.
You feel like about a third of it went through.
Wow. So my weapon is a +1, if that makes any difference. Oh, and I was gonna do. I should have done it before. 1d20 plus knowledge planes. Nah.
Yeah, you don't. It strikes you as a demon.
Okay.
Vis-a-vis a devil or a daemon, but you can't tell what precisely it is.
Okay.
Gray will 5-foot step here, and he will full attack with spear and spear being against Rael and Velok are equally valid targets, so Rael, and bite against Valda, because barbarians are obvious targets. So spear against Rael. Threat? The 16 I don't imagine confirms.
No.
Okay. Crit threat.
Jeez.
25 confirm.
Against Rail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll resolve all of that so that, oh god, it's a long spear. So that's 48 plus 28.
I can handle it, boss.
I don't know.
38.
Oof.
How much HP does he currently have? He is down.
Yeah. He is not dead, but he is down. And then the bite is against Valda. 16.
That would hit.
8.
Okay.
Rael gets to make a stabilizing roll.
Okay. Is that a 20 plus con?
Yes. And in this case, the DC is low because he's not down by that much.
Alright. Let me find his con here. Cool. 6.
6 is not good enough. He takes a point of damage.
Okay.
Red is sadistic and all, but is not dumb enough to coup de grace someone when he could make an attack instead against a standing target. So he will
Alright.
5-foot step here, pick up his long spear as a move action, and attack the Oracle.
Okay.
17.
Miss.
Very well. Valda.
Alright. She doesn't have any targets with glaive and can't really move into a good position. So she will switch out for the hammer
Okay, move
and
action.
and then single attack white.
Okay.
23.
Yes.
For 23 damage.
Okay. You don't feel like all of that went through. They have I feel like that fact's well established.
Yeah. Do they have damage resistance to everything?
No, there is ways around it.
Okay.
Tyria.
Alright.
I'm going to attempt to hit this one here.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit. First, it's all
Crit threat.
on,
Does not
son.
confirm.
Huh?
Does not confirm. I was just saying.
All right. And let me roll the damage for that. Absolutely nothing at all. Okay, next attack.
Yeah.
This.
Yep. Okay. Do you want a 5-foot step?
Yeah. I will 5-foot step here.
All right. Solgesh.
5-foot step into flanking?
No, because they have long spears.
Oh, okay.
Solgesh is going to accept burn again, and he's after Gray. 1d20 plus 12, or let's see, 10 from stuff, 2 from burn, 1 from point blank, minus 4, so 9. 25 hits. $16. Alright. This brings us to White. White will make a 5-foot step and full attack Valda.
No.
$20,
That hits.
$11,
That would not hit.
$22.
That would hit.
$14 damage.
Oof.
Velok.
Alright. Can I attempt another knowledge check, or is that not something?
You cannot retry them.
Okay, I didn't think so. Since I know it's a demon, I will think cold iron is a possibility. So I will use my cold iron arrows, just in case that would have any beneficial. Miss. And one is a crit threat. I see that already.
Okay.
The magic number was 21.
It is current. It is now. Which one are you going for?
Great.
Do you want a 5-foot step first, so you don't provoke attacks of opportunity?
That would be smart. Thank you for...
All right. So the magic number is 19.
19. Oh, my spell did not hit. That's not good. I crit on my one, so that's good.
Okay. And yes, the
Um,
cold iron does do it.
and I hit on that. So I have 30 damage across 3 shots in case my and then I have to roll to confirm my crit. $20. I'm sorry, I forgot the number. I'm ADD. What's the number again?
19.
The 19. Oh, that confirms.
Yeah.
So then I roll 2d8. 13. That's 43 damage.
All right. And there's a cold iron component to all of that.
Yes. I have enough arrows for that, yeah.
Yeah. So it seems to do all of the damage that it should.
Okay.
Top of the round. Gray did not like that one little bit, so his attention is now on you. 30?
That hits.
Nope.
Nope.
And nope.
Nope.
Eight.
I can handle that.
Rail.
Okay. Rel is going to
Attempt to stabilize, because that's the only thing he can do. He does.
Alright. So he's at 0?
No, he's still at -4. It's just that he's not losing. He's not bleeding out anymore.
Oh, whoops. Dang it. Damn. Ah! He just auto does it.
Here, I'll
Yeah, I'm screwing up repeatedly, hitting the
hold
wrong.
on. Okay, don't change it.
Okay, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Red wants to prevent you from healing him if he can, so we'll 5-foot or he's gonna full attack in a weird way. Or can he 5-foot step in the middle of a full attack? I think.
I don't think he can.
Okay, in that case, he will 5-foot step here, drop his long spear as a free action, and full attack you with his natural weapons.
I'm prepared for this. Do
Threat?
it. Oh shit.
18 to confirm.
Does not confirm.
Okay, so 1 hit. 23.
Does not hit.
24.
Hits.
Okay. Six damage.
Alright.
Valda.
Alright, well, she was holding her Earthbreaker,
Yes.
so she will full attack Gray since he's right there.
Yeah.
1d plus 17. And 12. Both of those will hit.
Yes.
Oh. 4d6 plus 8. 24. That's just crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's a barbarian.
For 39 damage.
Okay. Not all of that goes through, but let me check its con. Alright, it is down.
And that's alchemical silver. I don't know if that has any difference to it.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Chemical silver is no help.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Tyria.
All right. She's going to try to focus the red one here now. So first attack doesn't hit. Second attack
Does not hit further.
Alright. Solgesh. 5-foot steps to here. And goes after White with a kinetic blast. Hits. Does 22 points of damage. Doesn't feel like it all went through. White will attack Valda. Actually will 5-foot step to here. And attack Valda. 16.
That hits.
Okay. 14 on Valda.
That hits. She's raging, so that hits.
Yeah. And then 28.
That also hits.
No, on Tyria.
Oh.
28 on Tyria, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Tyria will take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Valda will take 16.
Is she down? Or near there?
Nowhere near, no.
Oh, wow, she's got a lot of HP.
Okay. She has about a third of her HP left.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. Velok.
Alright, so... I'll take a... Well, I don't want to be in 5-foot range of him being able to attack me, so I'll stay where I am. And I'll full attack with some more of my cold iron arrows.
Okay.
Uh,
Tell me about the first one before you do anything else.
the first attack?
Yeah, tell me about them in order because it's down enough that you might not get to the last one.
The first one, 16, so that misses. The
Yes.
second one, 19, so that would hit for 13.
Yeah. For what?
13 damage.
That brings it unconscious. You can take -8s. No, -12s to try to hit the red one.
My my iterative attack is actually 10, so
Okay.
no.
All right. So do you want to use that on one of these two guys?
Just to like finish him off. Oh, my other attack wouldn't have mattered anyway. The only one that hit out of there was the one that brought down White.
Yeah.
So that's the rest of them don't matter anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not committed to expending the arrow. So you
Oh,
can
I
save
see
it.
what you're saying. I would have saved. I'll save the arrow because I'm
Yeah.
down enough where that can make a difference. So enough, only a few arrows.
All
I see what you're
right.
saying.
The gray one does not stabilize. Rael doesn't have anything to do. Red. Five-foot steps to here. And actually, no, he doesn't 5-foot step to there. And full attack is a natural weapon. So bite, claw, claw. Does 31 hit?
Against me?
Yeah.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Damn it.
And indeed, actually, he 5-foot steps to there. Valda.
She said she still has about a third, but she is down. Yeah, but she likes to protect us, so she would always attack. So she will, but she'd have to. She wouldn't enter through his crit range. Does he have a spear still?
No, he dropped it.
Okay, so she'll attack with her hammer. She would move to him and attack with with her hammer.
All right.
Crit.
Threat.
Threat. Sorry, yeah.
Not that you won't confirm, but you do have to try. Yes, that confirms.
That's roll 2d6.
This is very Actually, it probably will survive this.
2d. Sorry. 6 plus 8.
40. Yeah.
Or six, I could do 46.
Plus 16. Yeah.
It's a times 2. I don't have the sheet right.
It's just easier that way.
Yeah.
30.
30 damage.
Okay. She doesn't feel like all of that went through. Tyria.
Okay.
Well, just gotta try to hit the red one still.
Okay.
First one. Ooh, that's a crit threat because of my weapon's
Yeah.
crit.
Does not confirm.
Okay. Second attack. Doesn't
No.
hit. Alright. There we go.
8 damage.
None of that went through.
Ah. Okay.
Solgesh will 5-foot step to here and is taking a -4. Doesn't hit. Okay, white. Successfully stabilizes. Belloc.
Alright. Could I even attack at all from here?
-8.
-8.
Or wait. No, -4.
-4? Okay.
It's effectively a hard corner.
Right. So I will full attack. I've used 1, 2, 3, 7. I have 3 more iron arrows left. Thanks for the tip on that, by the way. So I will. The first 3 arrows will be iron, and the rest will be regular. Okay, so that hits for 7 damage.
Is that a cold iron?
Cold iron hits for 7 for cold iron, and hits for 14 for cold iron, and then that one misses anyway.
Okay.
And then I will roll 5d6, and 18 cold.
Okay. You feel like it resisted some of that.
Okay.
Okay. Brave
Oh,
about
and then it has a 15 DC save or
fort
on
save.
my believe so.
$22
Obviously,
on the save.
yeah, yeah. It's a fortitude.
Okay. Red will 5-foot step here and attack Balda because she is definitively the largest threat. 24 crit threat. Does a 21 confirm?
Yes.
That's bite, claw. This is claw. 17.
Yeah, that would hit.
All right.
We're gonna have to work on her AC in the downtime.
Yeah. So, oh god. This could take her down, and
Oh
taking her
no!
down could kill her.
No, no, no! Darby, get a heal ready.
I will.
Her, it's 46 plus 20. Let me make sure I have calculated that. Yeah, it's plus 5 or
I mean, wouldn't
yeah.
the cold iron be searing through its flesh be the greater threat, like the white one? Just trying to.
Have you seen Volda?
I see. I'm just trying to advocate for her. Yeah,
I
I see.
will I will make it a GM roll, and if it kills her, I might accept some kind of rationalization like that. Okay, it deals 30 damage,
Whew.
which does not bring her down.
Okay.
Damn close. She's has 1 HP. It doesn't bring her down, so I'm accepting it.
Okay.
Speaking of Volda,
It's her turn.
yeah.
She withdraws or whatever action she could take to get out of the way, but further into the room.
As far away as she can get.
Yeah.
Tyria.
All right. 5-foot step and then full attacking this guy.
Do you not want to heal Volda?
Oh, whoops! I derped. I forgot what I was doing. I will heal her. Giving her the best heals. Cure critical. Or wait, no, that's cure serious.
Okay.
How's she looking?
Still not that good. If she dropped out of rage, she would be staggered.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. So if she had dropped below 0, she would have died because she would fall out of
Right.
rage. I see.
Barbarian, she would have died of bids.
Yeah, I've heard that before from this game. I don't really know much about the class, but
Yeah. So Solgesh. Solgesh will 5-foot step back to here. Now, actually, he will 5-foot. He will 5-foot step to here and make. And make a ranged attack despite the attack of opportunity. It hits him. So He takes 6 points of damage. And does that prevent him from making the ranged attack?
Is it a magical attack?
Sort of. It's a kinetic blast.
If he has to make concentration checks,
He doesn't.
would. Otherwise, then it wouldn't make any difference.
Alright then. Or he still has to hit first, so let's see. 1d20 plus 13 hits. 3d6 plus 11. 24 damage. Demon falls to the ground unconscious.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So, Valda needs more heals because she still can't fall out of rage.
Right. They're still in combat.
Yeah.
Alright, I will use a cure critical then, instead of a cure serious. $27.
Alright, that's enough that she can afford to fall out of rage. So, I strongly suspect you wish to coup de grace the demons.
Yes.
Okay, I will just get them out of your way then.
In case they have any magical or otherwise interesting loot, we will check their bodies.
They have long spears, but they're not magical.
Okay.
So,
Is Rael still down?
yes, that has not changed. He is down and stable.
Okay. So he could probably use some good heals. I am almost full. I don't need anything. I'm 8 down, 8 points down. Did Darby step away?
I'm here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna heal Rael because that's good. The next important thing. 25.
Okay, that
Darby,
brings him up.
Yeah?
can you screen share?
Sure, I can screen share.
Okay. Having some technical issues.
Wait, actually, one second. I need to swap to this. There we go.
By the way, regarding the win is good, I assume you did it incorrectly because, as per the way it looks, like, what do you like? I assume you with the very I think you over removed times as good because you only left 3 in, and I'm sure you're available for more than 3 hours a week, not like total.
Oh, for me, Monday's about the same time also.
Okay, go ahead and could you go back to the page and after this and alter it to reflect that?
Sure.
If you're available, so in case someone's available from X to Y, you're available from, in that range or not in that range, we can figure it all out.
Sort of the way that it works in my mind is that it's like we're looking for after everyone has put it in, we're looking for a 4-hour span, a 4 to 5 hour span.
Oh, the times I put in were just beginning times I'd be okay with.
Okay, yeah, put in full times. Like
Okay.
the way it here's sort of the nomenclature of it. I kind of am looking at is like the each hour represents that time and the hour following it. So
All
for
right.
12 p.m. to be green is for you to be available is for 12 to 1 to be an acceptable hour during which you would play.
Mhm.
All right.
I put it in the notes of the things in particular that I know would be potentially problematic, but most of them are 20 minutes or less, so they're not exactly that big of a deal if I have to step out for a little bit.
Uh, um, so yeah. Regarding what is in so I'm now going to read the description of this room. The walls, floor, and ceiling of this room are rough and unfinished, as if the construction of this chamber had simply ended the step before these surfaces were smoothed and polished. A single pillar supports the ceiling 20 feet above. The wall to the east depicts a detailed carving of a stone pyramid looming over a coastline. The lower half of the carving seems to depict a cutaway view of the ground below the pyramid, indicating several levels of chambers and caverns. Blood appears to be flowing down these channels into a chamber deep below the pyramid, in which an enormous nude woman reclines, her back arched as though in the throes of ecstasy as blood runs down into her open mouth.
These are some messed up people.
Yeah. The woman is Sorshan, and make a spellcraft check to see what spell this reflects.
Okay.
Ah,
26.
Alright.
30.
That's a remote viewing spell, and it's giving you a live feed of something that's happening right now.
Oh.
Roll knowledge local.
Do
I should
we?
mention that the woman is Sorshan.
Yeah, you mentioned that already.
Yeah. So for local,
17.
that that pyramid, that is Castle Corvosa.
What do we know about that?
It is okay. So you know the way Varizia works. It's almost like ancient Greece. It's a series of city-states. The castle that's basically the seat of one of those city-states is Castle Corvosa. The city-state specifically of Corvosa.
Alright?
How far is that from where we currently are?
Huh?
How far is that city state from where we currently are?
Uh, I don't know off the top of my head, but far
Days,
enough.
weeks,
Days or
days.
weeks.
It's not like immediately we can do anything.
Yeah, no. The point is that Sorshan is there.
The person that Volvo looks like.
I can't hear you. Like I can barely make out what you're saying. You're
Sorry.
really
The person that Voldo looks like.
yes.
Do we have any perception that the live feed goes both ways?
Mm, the woman isn't reacting to anything.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. And in fact, with that 30 spellcraft check, you're going to realize some things. The various actual blood, this area strikes you as intended to experiment on blood somehow. And like in sort of an alchemical fashion.
All right.
So you'd be used in a spell or in a to have some effect of some kind.
Um, Craft alchemy, which you can make untrained.
Okay.
Or knowledge religion.
Oh, religion, I believe I can do.
Fifteen on alchemy.
Okay.
17 on religion.
Maybe it's an attempt to maybe what it's an attempt to so blood gives vampires life. Maybe there's some experiment going on here to try to imitate how it does that. And that actually seems to be what it's doing in the live feed.
Someone trying to extend their life via other people's blood.
Via blood in general.
Yeah, blood. Okay. That's kind of gross, but okay.
But turn your brain gears a little bit. You're gonna come to a conclusion.
Sorcerer has been kept alive by blood for some immense amount of time.
Yes. And she has been done so under Castle Corvosa.
Okay. Well, that's definitely our next stop, then.
Why?
I mean, don't we want to? Isn't she a bad person?
Yes, but she's not a bad person of your caliber.
I see what you're saying.
She's a CR-21 creature.
I figure she's like just we just get rid of the blood and just kind of, coup de grace and just walk away. That's what I was hoping for. Doesn't work like that. No.
I'll tell you what. Once you're like level 17, I intend to extend the campaign a little bit past the end of the AP. I'll try to find a way to work it in. Because you have anyways. So from here there are, in sort of the final run of the Lady's Light, there are 3 rooms. 2 of them I want to try the damnedest to do with everyone here. One of them, it could maybe be made do that is done with just the 2 of you.
All
right. So yeah. And then after that, what I think we'll do is we'll skip in time to once you're back in town. And there's a little adventure there in the book, a little mini adventure, and then we will be done.
Okay.
So, I will move you to the next. You would go up these stairs here. And your Grey Maiden friend wants to continue trying to convince these people, and then eventually let them out.
Alright.
First, let's do healing. Or how much healing do you have left?
I have 2 more cure criticals. I got all my cure light, cure moderate, and I've got all my cures. Wait, no, I should be down 1. 5 cure serious.
I think it might be good to just assume you can get everyone and then let a day pass.
That sounds like a good idea.
Because I'd be surprised in the extreme if you couldn't.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we got rest for another day then.
Yes.
All right.
I think just rest will take me up to full. Yeah.
So, night passes without event. Let's see. And then Rail also.
Oh yeah, Rail needs to go up to full HP.
Yeah.
Take care of that. That's impressive health for a rogue.
Okay. Going up the stairs the next day, you emerge on this big area here.
Okay, let me kind of scroll. There we go. Oh,
Looks cool.
Yeah. It actually this grand chamber of polished marble with a wide pillar rising from the center, a curving flight of stairs down from the. This is a grand chamber of polished marble with a wide pillar rising from the center. A curving flight of stairs winds down this pillar down into the depths. A starburst pattern of brilliant shades of orange surrounded by flowing script decorates the floor, while the domed ceiling 20 feet above evokes the opalescent interior of a rare seashell. 8 alcoves line the walls. Standing in 7 are regal statues of imperious figures carved from basalt. Now, you were able to immediately recognize one of them as Sorshan, the Rune Lord of Lust.
okay.
And I believe one of you recognized Karzaug earlier. So, you also recognize one of the statues to be his.
All right.
Go ahead and give me knowledge. Okay, what I'll have you do is go ahead and give me knowledge, arcana or history. Or first, let's see, who is trained in arcana or history?
I am trying to recall that.
Okay, which one? Or are you, or in both?
What was the second one?
History.
I'm not trained in history.
All right. So you have Arcana. Kevin,
I have Arcana.
do you have history?
I do not. Oh wait, do I?
Does
Yeah,
Does Valda?
I have history. No.
Okay. What about Rael?
Well, let's see here.
So, that would be 32 on Knowledge Arcana.
All right, that gives you this one. That would, or
He doesn't have anything in Wait, oh shit, I was looking at the wrong thing. He has knowledge dungeoneering. Oh, he has knowledge history. Okay.
18 in history.
all right. That's for the second one. That's not enough. You can try Arcana separately. Darb. Okay, Rael's history doesn't work. So Arcana's from both of you.
All right. Let's see here.
24 Arcana.
All right.
20.
None of you can recognize this one up top here. You recognize this one over here as Elasnus, the Rune Lord of Wrath. Okay. So history and arcanas for this one.
Okay.
19.
24.
All right, and there's 2 more checks somewhere to be made.
For history?
Yeah. If you have history and arcana, you get to try both.
I don't think I could beat my
Okay.
history.
So you aren't able to recognize that one. Though you do notice that unlike all of the others that are looking forward, it's looking toward the one that you recognize to be Sorshan. Okay, try those 4 rolls one more time, or 2 more times, or try those 4 rolls for this one.
Okay.
15.
All right.
Ooh, he crit his history check.
He recognizes that as Kroon, the Rune Lord of Sloth.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, so one more time, all 4 for this one.
21.
All right. Okay, so histories.
24.
All right, none of you can recognize it.
Hmm.
So, regarding the writing around there, I think at least one of you, in fact, I think it's Rael, speaks Thessalonian.
That sounds right.
But the writing is really hard to make out, so he needs to make a linguistics check. And actually, what he needs to do is tell me his modifier for linguistics. So, Darby, what is it?
Oh, for Rails linguistics.
Yeah.
Okay, his modifier is. Let me find it here. In total, 3.
Counting the 2 from the shard.
You didn't tell me about Shard.
Okay, is that from intelligence score and ranks?
Yeah.
All right, so there's another 2 on top of that. Okay. And yeah. All right, do any others of you speak Thessalonian?
No.
Okay. So here's what he says. It's hard to make out, but he translates it as, she who desires to ascend the lady's light must first deign to embrace those with whom the lady lies.
Hmm. Alright.
So
What does that mean?
we go up and hug these people, the statues. This guy's looking at Sorshin, so I walk up to the statue and hug it.
All right, when you hug that statue, firstly, I will describe it. A plump, homely woman, face twisted in resentment as she looks upon Sorshen's alcove. And this alcove here, the one that doesn't have anything in it, starts to kind of glow.
Hmm.
Well, I did something. I'm not sure what, but that was something. So I'll walk over to there and look around.
All right. The glowing stops. Or wait, no, let me check something. Okay, yeah, it causes the glowing to stop. By the way, what is Rael's perception modifier with trap finding?
Okay, perception with trap finding. Um, 8, it looks like.
That is
Plus, what would the trap finding rating for a rogue of this level be?
4. It's half level, right?
Ah, alright. So, I believe that would be a total 12.
Okay, plus 2 from the... Alright. So he doesn't find it. He doesn't see anything.
Okay.
So yeah, stepping into that out. As soon as you step into it, the room that part stops glowing.
Hmm.
It occurs to me that Valda can also speak Thessalonian. What's her intelligence score?
Oh, 1. She actually has a bonus of 1, so it's a 12.
All right, she doesn't have any insight into the. She agrees with Rael. She doesn't have any additional insight.
Okay. Okay, I go back and I hug this guy again to see, or this woman again to see if it makes it glow again.
Makes it glow again.
Okay. And we don't see like the stairways going down.
Well, yeah, that's where you came from.
Oh, so we came up from there. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to hug Sorshin. And there's 2 that we don't know. So there's sloth, lust, greed, wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are 7 total, so that would indicate the other sins. Okay, I'll hug Consortium as well.
The alcove over here glows brighter.
Okay, so I'll go to each one in turn and hug it.
Okay, when you hug this one here,
Which? Oh, that one. Okay.
the let me check. Yeah, a thunderous roaring fills the room like a combination of crashing waves, thunder, a roaring inferno, and a rockfall, all combined into one cacophonous fury. Make a fortitude save.
Okay.
The area stops glowing.
$22 on Fortitude.
He made his save, I'm sure. Alright, now for mine. Fortitude.
30. So I'm the lowest so far at 24.
All right.
14.
Okay. All of you are good. Four creatures which knowledge planes.
$17.
27.
Those are elementals, medium elementals, one of each of the four basic types.
Great.
So initiative.
And I'm way out of position. And I fought.
Okay.
19 for me.
Okay. For Rael.
Alright, getting it.
uh, 2 in a row. I don't know why my initiatives are so bad.
I'm sorry, Rael again.
11.
Balda.
3.
What's her mod?
2.
Okay. And then Velok.
6.
Okay. All right. So look at the Okay, I'm reading about an ability. I should have looked this up more carefully beforehand. Nice. So, 2 rounds effectively. All right. And one more to look up. All right. So, the air elemental changes form, and it looks like it begins to look basically like a little miniature tornado.
All right.
And it flies over to Valda. It provokes no attacks of opportunity, even if it normally would. Valda needs to make a reflex save.
You said Volda too?
What?
Who needs to make a reflex save?
Valda.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Alright. She is good. I believe it can still. Hold on. It touches or enters, so it has to move on to a space. So it let me check how much movement that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that failed. It will then 6. Rael needs to make a reflex save.
Okay.
I think it can try to get all of you.
Oh, fences. That's.
It's good
Okay.
enough. It's gonna try for Solgesh. Is gonna succeed. It's gonna try for Darby.
Okay. Oh, good. My reflex is actually fairly okay. Ten. Or not 10, 15 in total.
15 is good enough. I'm gonna say it can't make multiple attempts per round. It's not gonna keep cycling you because that would be kind of ridiculous. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Reflex save from Belloc. And it's as it goes by, it's going to make a flyby attack on one of you at random.
17 on reflex.
It's going to make a 17 is good enough, and it's going to make a flyby attack on Tyria.
Okay. Nope.
It'll miss. All right then. So that 17 reflex is good enough. So then it's going to move here, so that it threatens you. And its turn is done. That was all one move action, by the way. It just has an absurd speed. Tyria.
Okay. Hmm. Trying to think what to do.
Oh, and with that last move, it took altitude. Actually, no, it wouldn't have taken altitude because it would have just had to undo it the next turn anyway.
All right.
Actually, yes, it would have because it could have moved 18, 19, 20. Sorry, go on.
Um, I think one of the best things to do at this moment would be to cast Magic Circle Against Evil on our barbarian here.
You know that they are not evil.
Okay.
They
Never
are
mind.
elementals. They are true neutral.
All right. Okay, I will cast Bull Strength on our barbarian friend here,
Very well.
and
Yeah, with that, I'll end my turn.
All right.
Just for clarity, we can't walk through this area, correct? The
What area?
the middle.
Other than you cannot walk through it if it is, or well, you could walk through it around, but other than that, it's almost like a pit.
Right, that's what I figured. Just
Yeah.
trying to as.
Yeah. If it looks different than other land, then you can't walk on it, or well, you can walk on the letters. So universal monster creature burn for. Okay. All right. And let's check its speed. Okay. Fire here has. Or he can't charge anything, but so he has what amount to 3 equally valid targets. So, or no, 4. So he will go after Velok.
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, he can't get to Velok, so he won't go after Velok. I will roll again. We'll go after Valda. 5. Or yeah, Valda still has her Earthbreaker out, so. And if you want to say otherwise, then he'll avoid her instead. But so his attack is slam. Let me see if he has initiative, mobility, weapon, finesse. Okay. Slam +7. Threat is 24. Confirm against Valdus Flatfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Valda also needs to make a reflex save.
All right.
Yeah. And
20 on the reflex.
She's good. Does fire damage treat her special?
No damage reduction listed.
Okay. So probably not. So she takes 15 points of damage.
Okay. Uncanny dodge
Uh,
if
she
it's...
does not catch on fire because she succeeded on the reflex save.
Okay, I was just making sure that was the... Wait.
Okay.
Oh! She gets 1 damage reduction. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She gets damage reduction 1 everything.
Yeah. Barbarians get that eventually.
I didn't know that.
So she will take only 14 damage. Alright. So... By contrast to all of the others, the Earth Elemental's speed is shit. So the only way it can viably get to someone to attack them is to charge, and it has 2 people it can charge.
Alright.
It wants to go after Tyr. Actually, let me check its intelligence score. No, it's not smart enough to know to gang up on someone, so it's going to go after Tyria.
Alright.
Okay, it's charging, so... And let me check its BAB. It is +4, so it's taking effectively... It's not hitting in any way. Solgesh. Solgesh will take a 5-foot step. He wants to take, and he actually wants very badly to take some burn. So he is going to he's going to, in that case, since it doesn't make a difference, he will actually he does get to take burn this way because he can, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kinetic Blast, empowered to give him burn. He gets bonuses for having burn.
I know that.
That's why he wants to take burn at the beginning of the day. So let's see. 10 from stuff, 1 from point blank, 1 from burn. 14. I don't think that hits. Rael.
Okay, Rael is going to
And I'm looking it up. I don't believe elementals can be sneak attacked.
Okay. He's just going to move around here then in such a way that would not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and they're not subject to flanking anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, but yeah, he can still move like that.
He's going to basic attack it.
Okay.
So...
30 hits it.
okay,
So it
8
takes-
damage.
Yeah.
Did it look like it hurt it?
Yes. It doesn't look like it did any less than it should have.
Awesome.
I'm surprised too. Velok.
Any knowledge that will give me some information on what would best hurt this one?
Planes.
Planes. 20.
It doesn't have any It is immune. It being an elemental, it is immune to bleed, paralysis, poison, sleep effects, and stunning.
Okay. So I will do my standard of just full attack with snowball. All right. So 20 to attack.
And let me check if it's
Oh,
if
sorry.
I'm supposed to know it. Okay, yeah, it's not resistant to anything, but the magic number is 19.
19. So 11. Nope. 22. 22 weapon damage.
All right.
And then 19 cold damage. Oh.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Zolgash helped out with that one, though.
Yeah. Do you still have attacks to use on other people?
The first one would have done 30.
What do you mean?
The first attack would have done 30 damage.
All right, that would bring him down.
Um,
And because he's summoned, I think that would demanifest him.
So that's 50. And then, so. And I have enough that it would still hit, not being point blank. So then I'll put the rest onto fire.
Okay.
Just 11 points of weapon damage.
All right.
That'll be my turn. Oh, I'll 5-foot step just because I want to make it closer to the action eventually.
Okay. Let's check.
Hey, I'm starting to not feel too great. After this battle, do you think I could head off?
Or how maybe. All right. We'll try to finish up this room. Okay. So vortex. I'm looking for. It says that there's a vortex ability, but it doesn't say what. It doesn't say what the abilities do here, and it doesn't have links to. So. Yeah. Does anyone know what drench is?
No, I don't.
I only found a third-party spell. It's a cantrip.
I'll. I don't know. I'll just ignore
I
it.
found it. I'm on. The elemental's touch puts out non-magical flames of large size or smaller. The creature can dispel magic fire it touches as dispel magic.
Okay. And what about vortex?
A water elemental can create a whirlpool as a standard action at will. This ability functions identical to the whirlwind special attack, but can only form underwater and cannot leave the water.
Okay, and then water mastery.
A water elemental gains a 1% bonus on attack and damage rolls if both it and the opponent are touching water.
Okay.
Don't need to read the rest because that's not not really relevant.
All right. So it's gonna charge Rail.
Okay.
Or yeah, or hold on. Let's see if it. What's its speed? Firstly. Okay, its speed is not that good, so yeah, it wants to charge rail.
All right.
Doesn't hit. Valda.
Alright, she will full attack the the rocky one in front of her, the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
She's raging at this point. 1d20 plus 17. And 25 and 18 to hit.
Yes and yes.
4, 6, 42 damage. If half of that would have put it unconscious, she'd direct the other half at the fire.
Let me check.
So that would be 22.
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay.
So, Tyria.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to 5-foot step here and attack the water elemental twice.
All right.
Hit. Also does not hit.
Okay. Or 12 and 6 both don't hit.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Fire. Will go at Valda. This is a all right. And 17.
Would hit Volda, yeah.
Okay, I need a reflex save from her.
Oof.
Okay, she takes 12 damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, just 11 and just 10 because she has damage reduction. And she's on fire.
Oh. That's not good.
So I think it's on takes the listed damage. Yeah, the creature. It's on the creature's turn, so it's on in this case Valda's. So she's on fire for 2 rounds.
Okay.
Solgesh. 5-foot step. Accept a point of burn. And boom, boom. And actually, he'll 5-foot step here so as to get point blank shot. 17. I actually do need to yeah, that hits. $20 damage. Gets rid of it. Rail. Rail.
Yeah. Going to try and full attack the water elemental. Let's see here. Okay. Did the 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 8 damage. Did the 16 hit?
I don't think so. Let me check. No, it didn't.
Alright. So that's just 8 damage then.
-8. Very well. Belloc.
Alright. I will move 30. And that should be a clean shot on the water.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'll do a single attack with if the snowball, why not? So that hits. For 7 damage. 24 cold damage.
It's gone. So, let's try the puzzle again.
That wasn't okay. So that wasn't the solution, apparently.
No, yeah, the last thing you tried wasn't the solution.
Okay. So I first touched this one, then that one, and and then that one, and that seemed good, and then that one was apparently bad. So I'm not sure if the first two were part of the solution or not. So.
Make an intelligence roll. Or, actually, never mind. Don't.
Oh, too late. Disregard though.
All right. So, I guess all you could do is try. All you could do is try again.
Okay, so this time I'll start with sortion.
All right, the thing glows.
And this one. Yeah,
All right, the thing glows brighter.
And
all right, as soon as you hug that third one, elementals.
no.
If you want to, Darby, there may be several. Honestly, it may take you guys several more tries to get through this.
Alright.
Given the pre-existing condition. So if you want to be off, I actually think me and Kevin alone can handle this.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let me give you what I gave him in regards to Rail's cheat.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Okay. I showed to. Okay, so. And that does mean you need to screen share as well.
Okay.
Oh, and Valda's.
Boulders?
Yeah, or have her make reflex saves before you do that to take care of the fact that she's on fire.
Okay.
Okay. And this time, Solgesh is here, and I'm going to say he actually has readied in action to attack elementals if they appear.
Okay.
And those are 2 reflex saves. Sure.
So 11 and 18.
Okay, so she takes it one more time. Because the 11 wasn't enough.
Gotcha.
And then she's no longer on fire. Okay, so
So is Olgesh's turn?
here I'm actually going to get your initiatives back rather than continuously.
I don't see Rail's sheet. It came up, but I don't. Nothing's on it.
I think I have to give you permission to edit it.
Okay.
That might be it. Or I come to think of it, that's what worked for Darby. So. Okay. So.
It's not coming up. Oh, I see now. Okay. I got
All
it.
right. It's the second set of elementals. Okay. So this time we're starting with fire. For Rael gets his readied action goes off before initiative happens. So he's up against. So he will attack. He will attack the water one.
I gotta pause it.
All right, I'll run some of this anyway. Okay. Plus 13. $86 plus 10. Okay. Fire. Will run at. Let's see. He has. Let me see if he can reach Velok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. He can reach Velok. And since he can reach Velok, he can reach everyone without provoking. So. So he, yeah, the only thing he's not going to do is he's not going to do. There's no chance of him doing Volda, so 4. He's going to go after Solgesh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ten does not hit Solgesh. Air will immediately become a whirlwind. Because he's just so much better off being 1. And he will run. Actually, just for the sake of not having to wait for him to get back for reflex saves, he will not become a whirlwind yet. He will instead charge Solgesh, because that's who's a. No, he can't charge Solgesh. He'll charge Rael. 13 won't hit. Water. Charge Solgesh because he doesn't like being hit. 19 to hit Solgesh isn't enough. Tyria, did he leave us a sheet?
No. Not that I know of.
All right, so okay, so the Earth Elemental throws a bone down the stairs, and Tyria runs down the stairs after it. Valda.
Okay, Volda will take a 5-foot step forward and hit. I think that would be Air with her Earthbreaker.
All right.
I don't know. 20, 17.
Yes. Yes.
41 damage.
Solgesh
Okay, there's the third one.
will 5-foot step to here. That is a viable square. And shoot at. It occurs to me he needed to make a reflex save because he was hit. No, he wasn't hit by the fire elemental. It missed. So, he will go after the fire elemental because it's a bastard. Like, so much so that it's actually honestly kind of out of place. 19 will hit it. Dealing 21 damage.
Awesome.
Fail.
Okay, so Rael will take 5-foot step. I haven't had enough time to study his sheet to know his attacks for. I don't know the Roll20 system nearly as well. Short sword.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit, and miss.
So 20 damage. Awesome.
Earth will charge him. And it wants to use power attack. So let's see, it's medium earth element or medium earth elemental. Has 24.
Shoot.
I suspect so.
Yeah. Core. Defenses, obviously. 22. Yeah. So this is AC.
Okay. He takes 13 damage, and I'll take care of that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, that was Earth. Velok.
All right. From there, would I have a clean shot at Earth?
From the square down from it, you would.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would still been a 5-foot step. And then I will full attack. Just within 25 feet. That's good. And I'll use Acid Orb since I don't know how many times this is going to happen. 28. So it was, what's the magic number?
18.
18? Okay. So that would be 10, 29, 39. 39 damage. Oh, so you already took him off the board. I was still figuring out the crit threat, and it didn't even matter.
Okay.
And obviously, Acid Orb doesn't matter either.
All right. So that was top of the round. Fire Elemental just took a bunch of damage from Solgesh, so he's gonna 5-foot step. And I think still not hit Solgesh. In fact, I don't think it doesn't. Water is gone. Tyria is off chasing a bone. Volda.
Volda, 5. Would it be better for her to attack with Glaive considering it's a fire?
If she attacked with a glaive, she wouldn't be able to make a full attack.
Right, I understand that, but would she be less likely to take damage?
She can't take damage from attacking it.
Okay, I wasn't sure what the thing was then. Okay, if you get attacked by it, then you can take the fire damage. Okay, yeah, then she'll 5-foot step and full attack with her Earthbreaker, since that's a very, very powerful maneuver. So the first one hits.
The second one, I think, does as well.
Oh, really well. Plus AC on that one. 46 plus 24. And probably bye-bye monster.
It's gone. Tyria finds her way back with the bone in her mouth.
Yay!
And she's panting. Rael is gonna make another linguistics check.
Okay.
He's gonna try because he's not sure. Okay. He realizes he was wrong. what it said was, "She who desires to ascend the lady's light must first deign to embrace the lady and the lie."
The lady and the lie?
Yes. I will describe all of them. I will
Okay.
describe all of the statues to you in a little more detail. This one is a beautiful red-haired woman with a look of fury twisting her expression.
Okay.
This one is a handsome, haughty man with arms crossed contemptuously. This
Okay.
one, a stern-looking man offering the gift of a golden rose with his left hand.
Okay.
This one, a beautiful, voluptuous woman in the act of sensuously opening her robe.
Okay.
This one, a plump and homely woman, face twisted in resentment as she looks upon Sorshin's alcove with jealousy.
Okay.
This one, a short man with a hooked nose and beady eyes, his shoulders slumped as if in fatigue.
Uh-huh.
This one, an obese man with diseased, leprous flesh who hungrily gnaws at a large haunch of meat. I'm sorry, a huge haunch of meat.
All right. So that's probably gluttony. Um. So, I mean, I could just logically, this is envy probably. Out of character, obviously, or in character.
Yeah.
If
That's you can logic that.
okay. So what would be the lie? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know the 7 sins well enough. Sloth, envy, greed, lust, gluttony, wrath. I should have watched that movie more often, I guess. So we know when we touch this one, it glows and doesn't attack us. This one, it glows and nothing attacks us. That one. And these two, something attacks us. Gluttony, wrath. And off the top of my head, I don't know what the other one would be. What's the description of this one again?
A handsome, haughty man with arms crossed contemptuously.
Pride.
Yes.
She might not like this guy. So I'll try touching this guy again. Let's try this guy.
Okay. Hugging him makes the thing start to glow.
All right. And her?
It glows brighter.
And envy.
Elementals.
Oh gosh. I'm not gonna figure this one out ever. I'm not smart enough to figure out this puzzle.
You defeat the elementals. Because this is going to get boring quickly.
Honestly, the lie, I just don't get the.
Okay, or what we're going to do is we're going to abstract out the elemental fight. Each of them makes one attack roll against one of you to represent you potentially taking damage.
Okay.
So I believe they are, let's see. So I will line you up in 5. So Rael receives the attack. Doesn't hit. Rael receives the... That was the air. The earth elemental makes his attack against Rael and doesn't hit. The fire elemental makes his attack against Darby. Doesn't hit. The water elemental makes its attack against someone and doesn't hit. All right. So that's elemental. That's the elementals this time.
Okay.
So the room resets.
So embrace the lady and the lie, and to move forward. Envy and pride individually will make the lady light up, but together when I do all three, then elementals attack. Maybe this is something that the whole group has to do, because I don't know if I can solve this puzzle on my own.
I believe in you.
Pride and envy, greed.
Solgesh, it occurs to Solgesh that the lady and the lie would be two statues.
Okay. So I'll touch the lady first off, since I know that's one of them.
Okay.
What would be the lie?
Make an intelligence roll to receive a hint. Because I think I can give you.
Nope.
Yeah, nope, you don't receive a hint. I will. What do all but one of them have in common? As I described them earlier. The Rune Lord of Wrath is a beautiful red-haired woman with a look of fury twisting her expression.
Okay.
Xander Ghoul, the Rune Lord of Pride, is a handsome, haughty man with arms crossed contemptuously. The Rune Lord of Greed is a stern-looking man offering a gift of a golden rose with his left hand. The Rune Lord of Lust is a beautiful, voluptuous woman in the act of sensuously opening her robe. Rune Lord of Envy is a plump, homely woman, face twisted in resentment as she looks upon Sorkov's alcove with jealousy. The Rune Lord of Sloth is a short man with a hooked nose and beady eyes, his shoulders slumped as if in fatigue. The Rune Lord of Gluttony is an obese man with a diseased, leprous flesh who hungrily gnaws at a huge haunch of meat.
Okay. Thank you. I touch lust and I touch greed.
What?
Wait, no,
I
already did that. Never mind.
No, that worked.
Okay.
Yeah. Touching lust and then touching greed causes it to fill with mist. The reason that wouldn't have happened last time would have been because you touched a third before I told you.
Okay.
So it fills with mist.
All right. Does it look dangerous?
Roll spellcraft.
$19.
It looks teleporty.
Oh. I tell everyone we're going for a ride, and let's all jump in. Ticket.
All right. So as you walk in, each of you is teleported, and that's where we're gonna leave off.
I'm fine with that.
Now that there's just one of, I think what it'll be is next time we'll use the mini adventure to fill time, because now with just the 2 rooms, there's not going to be very much next time.
Right. So we're coming up on the shard thing, right? Though. In theory.
Yeah, you should get it next time.
Okay.
It'd be weird if you didn't.
Okay. And then, should we plan our downtime in advance so we can skip over that if we need to?
Sure, we could do it. Yeah, we could do it that way.
And then should we just have to figure out the goal that we're going to be delivered, so we have those character sheets ready for the after the break?
Yeah, well, what it'll be is I'll jump I'll jump everyone up to 35,000.
Okay.
So you get whatever is the difference between where you are now and that. So
Okay.
anyways, I will end the broadcast, and